You're very welcome back. Now, we often notice that our skin is kind of dull and dehydrated and it's really lost its glow. Well, today our skincare expert and facialist, Shirna Malone, is joining us to divulge her top secrets for tackling dullness in our skin and getting our glow back. Shirna, great to have you with us.
Lovely to be here, Maura. Thank you. As the saying goes, glowing skin is always in, but unfortunately for some, the glow has left the building. It's done a runner. And that can be down to many factors, internal and external. And generally, what you end up seeing then is very, dull, lackluster skin.
Lackluster is the word, really. It's almost like you've got, a really good glow is almost like that natural, youthful, kind of fresh skin, isn't it, that we all want?
Yeah, absolutely. And it can be down to, a number of factors that we would experience this. Often it is a build-up of dead skin cells. Okay. So our skin naturally desquamates or sloughs off dead skin cells to make way for new cells. But sometimes that process doesn't happen as effectively or efficiently as it should. So you have this build-up. And this is where we sometimes, as I said, see that dryness, that patchiness, that flakiness.
I find it, say, for myself, even if you have, say, a bit of open pores around my chin and stuff. And actually, as we get older as well, I mean, we'd normally shed our skin or get new skin about every 3 or 4 weeks. Is that right, Shirna?
Yeah, and it slows down. And this is actually what happens. We mentioned before about as we, journey down the path of life, and there's hormonal shifts. In, perimenopause and menopause, skin can get that little bit drier. And that's where I get an awful lot of women complaining about the dullness in their skin.
Okay, so that's why we need to inject something. So I suppose sloshing away all those dead skin cells. So what should we do?
Well, first thing is exfoliation, but gentle and careful exfoliation. And I can't stress that enough. I see so many women who overuse exfoliating products. So be very, very gentle. Fruit enzymes, we're seeing a lot of enzymes in skincare, and they are a very gentle way of helping to slough off that dead skin cell build-up. This particular one here is from Irish skincare brand Bloom.
Right.
And this is their enzyme polish. So this is using fruit enzymes, in particular pineapple. Okay,
oh, right, very good.
With enzymes, you often see papaya, pineapple.
I can feel it slightly, a teeny little bit rough, which you need to kind of get rid of those.
Again,
but it's very, very gentle.
Very, very gentle. And actually, sometimes you'll see pineapple referred to as bromelain, and it has lovely anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties. So this is going to help, cleanse away any impurities, exfoliate off or slough off that dead skin cell buildup. But what's also in the formula is some vitamin C for some lovely brightening benefits.
Very good.
Also some glycerin for your hydration.
Soothing.
Yeah, and then aloe vera is in there too. Lovely and soothing. A beautifully formulated.
Okay, so wet skin, I presume, Shirna, and just work it in circular.
Yeah. Absolutely, and let the enzymes do the work.
So kind of wait for a while,
a minute or so, and then you can just, rinse off with your warm washcloth, but a really lovely, effective way to, as I said, get rid of that dead skin cell build-up and reveal lovely, smooth,
because really,
glowy
your products won't go in, and bring us on to the next one here that we're going to talk about. Your products will not go in if you have a whole load of layers of skin that need to be gotten rid of.
Absolutely. And another great way to restore that radiance, is to introduce a serum into your skincare lineup. So last month we spoke about the absolute basics, the cleanser, the moisturizer, the sunscreen. Well, a serum will sit, between your cleanser and your moisturising step.
And does it go a bit deeper as well, the serum?
Yeah, it does. As I describe them, they do the heavy lifting. So they do all the work. So depending on what your concern is, you choose your serum accordingly. Okay. And if, skin is dull, if it's lacking that radiance, if your skin tone is uneven, you're going to be looking for ingredients like vitamin C, niacinamide, licorice extract, alpha-arbutin and kojic acid. These are all your kind of brightening, lightening ingredients.
And that's what's in this bottle here?
This is another super serum.
An Irish product, is it?
Yeah, another Irish skincare brand, Reform. This is a beautiful their phytobotanical gel, a lovely gel-textured serum. And this is going to help brighten and even out the skin tone. And it's using kojic acid and alpha-arbutin. They're the key ingredients to lighten and depigment the skin.
I often see those ingredients, the kojic acid, in Japanese creams. And I've noticed that they've always, to get rid of that kind of, if you have a little bit of pigmentation.
Absolutely. It is fantastic for evening out the skin tone. So you get that lovely uniformity, which again in itself gives radiance. And there's also actually some algae extract in here.
Oh, right.
So this is great if you have any little bit of redness in your skin tone. Some lovely anti-inflammatory benefits to this as well. And then you have, of course, your favourite, Maura, hyaluronic acid.
Oh yeah, the plumping.
Yeah, exceptional hydrating properties. So you're smoothing out skin, you know, the little fine lines and wrinkles, and you have that lovely radiance that a well-hydrated skin gives.
So you're giving it a drink, really,
Oh, yeah,
aren't you?
yeah. I mean, this is, I like to call it, again, my super serum. And I love a really well-formulated serum. I'd rather have one really, you know, synergistic blend of ingredients in a serum than a whole kind of clatter of different
No,
ones.
I understand.
Yeah,
You're right, actually.
yeah.
And
Keep
synergy
it
is the
simple.
word, isn't
Yeah,
it, really, when it
yeah.
comes to giving your skin that kind of hydrating kind of boost, really.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm a huge fan,
I'm a huge fan
of a facial in a packet like this
Yeah,
to kind
yeah.
of give you that kind of really good glow within kind of half an hour.
Yeah, literally 20 minutes.
Okay, tell us about this one.
These are fantastic. Seoulista Beauty have a lovely selection of instant facials.
I've used a lot of them before,
in the family, and I have too, and they deliver. I mean, these are dermatologist created.
I must open it up now just to show people.
Clinic-inspired at-home facial treatments. So you have this high-tech formula, as you can imagine, created from dermatologists who, you know, they want...
Put it on now, but I just ruined my makeup, so I can't.
Well, we will be at
So here it
now.
is. So you just literally take off the... Well, I'm not going to do it now, but you basically take off the inside part and...
Exactly.
On it goes.
And then make sure then you take off
Peekaboo.
the other layer.
Yeah,
as
the other
well.
layer, and we'll go on.
But a really lovely high-tech formula, again, created by dermatologists. So you're going to get those results. You're going to get that hydration.
What's in it now, just for people at home?
Oh, vitamin C, again, lovely brightening ingredient. You also have some niacinamide in there too.
Okay.
And a really interesting ingredient, Maura, adenosine. And adenosine is a lovely skin restorer.
Oh, I've never heard of
Yeah,
that.
a skin smoother. Fab for the fine lines and wrinkles. But what's also in here is some citric acid. And citric acid is a very gentle exfoliating acid that also has some lovely brightening benefits to it as well. And then there's some rosehip and avocado oil. So you're getting lovely nourishment and hydration.
So you're kind of slushing away or whatever. So it's almost like a kind of a, I'm not saying
It's like
a
a
mini
3 in
peel.
1,
So it's like a peel. So,
yeah.
and then you have all those kind of packed kind of B vitamins that you said, the niacinamide.
Exactly, niacinamide, your vitamin B3.
And then the soothing ingredients.
Yeah, so you're literally getting that exfoliation, that hydration, that lovely brightening of skin, and they literally work in 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think they're a great idea. If you haven't been to a facialist like yourself in a while. Shirley, can I just ask you just about this? What, for people at home, just a tip, when you're putting on a mask like that, is it good to give a good cleanse to your face first?
Oh,
because
yeah,
to get the benefit.
Absolutely, Maura. I mean, you wouldn't, no more than with your serums. There's no way you put your serum or your mask on if your skin hasn't been thoroughly cleansed. But another actual thing probably, and is important to stress, and I know I sound like a broken down record, the daily application of your sunscreen.
Yeah,
if you are using any of these to help with, restoring that radiance to your skin, helping with pigmentation, there's no point then in not wearing your sunscreen, because
you're
you're
right,
going to,
actually.
you're going to undo,
you're going to
undo all the work, and we know how damaging the UVA and the UVB rays are. So, yeah, we have all of these options here to get the glow back, but do make sure that you're
seal the glow with your sunscreen.
Absolutely.
Shirley, thank you so much.
Not at all.
And Shirley, of course, will do a piece for our Facebook page as well, which you can catch up on there, and our Instagram at RTE Today. Now,